Hello. Today is day 4 of playing Minecraft 30 minutes a day and trying to talk about life. I say trying because last time I buffered so much, I wasn't able to get my thoughts out. Okay, let me start the timer and let's get going. One sec. Boom. All right. So, today, I wanted to talk about consistency. I think consistency is something that's been on my mind today. Hold on. I watched the other day's video, and I noticed that the volume is way too loud. So we're gonna turn this literally down to like there. Hopefully that makes it more bearable. Also, I'm just gonna keep that there. Also, I'm in my brother's room where they both game, and there's a 3D printer going, so it might be a little noisy. Hopefully it's not too big of a problem. And you can see over here, there's two black things against the wall. Those are legs to a giant robot. If you guys watch Star Wars, you might know who K2SO is. My brother's big into printing Star Wars stuff. He has some helmets. You know what? Hold on. I want to shout out my brother because I want him to start posting content about it. Here's a helmet he made. Let me see. It's pretty tough. I'm not going to put it on because my hair's all wet because I just got out of the water. But he made this from 3D printing, and he bought the visor and stuff. You see it's foam inside. It's pretty tough though. Like, it's legit. You know what? I'm just going to show off his stuff. Here's a phase 1 clone trooper. He made this and he weathered it. I don't know if you can catch that. And the visor's an insane kind of like chrome color, which is pretty sick. So, cool stuff. My brother, shout out in the comments if you want him to start something, because he makes really cool stuff by himself. So yeah, but that's why it might be noisy over there. So. Anyway. Now that we've wasted 3 minutes of the timer, start a 27-minute timer. I don't have my second monitor, so I can't see the timer on screen as I'm playing, so I have to start one on my phone as well. Anyway, oh nice, we already got some sugar cane while I sat there. That's going to be kind of the hard thing, is keeping things growing, while I'm walking around in such a short amount of time. But we'll have to plant a lot of stuff to get it going. I haven't done the scarecrow yet, and somebody commented about that like on the second video. And so, let's see. I say that like there's a lot. This is literally day 4, but let's see if we can accomplish that real quick. Make some shears, and then we need to get some more hay. Do we have bones? I think I used them all at the very end of yesterday. Oh, wow, look at that. We got to be strategic about this, because I think we have 5 hay, so we need 4. Boom. Perfect. Looky there. Yes, that's perfect. So now we can make a hay bale for the scarecrow. And then, do I have... Oh, I have a tiny bit of spruce wood. Let's see. I think this will have to do for the arms and such. My girlfriend just texted me. We're gonna watch The Hobbit tonight, apparently. I think that'd be tough.
Knocked over. Oh, good. The lights are still.
Luke.
Oh my gosh, you scared me.
Wait, turn that off. Turn the light off for my lighting in my video. I'm recording. Do you want to show the camera what you're building in a better... You don't even know that I'm doing this.
What are you recording right now?
30 minutes of Minecraft a day.
Oh.
Go watch if you want to catch up. We're on day 4. Okay, grab the legs and show the camera. I showed off your helmets already because they're up here.
Sorry, you want lights off?
The lighting looks better like that, in my opinion.
So, is this going up on your YouTube channel then?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. This is one of the legs to K2SO. the Imperial security droid from Rogue One, and Andor. One of 2 legs, of course, and the rest of its bits and pieces are on the ground that you can't see.
Yeah, there's a bunch of pieces on the ground. Pretty tough. Anyway.
So, once it's fully built, what do you
Oh,
plan
shoot.
to do with it? Is it just gonna
I
sit there?
would like to sell it,
Man, I did not expect this to
but
happen.
if it doesn't
I
sell,
was trying to keep this kind of a private
Oh,
thing,
well.
and now here we are.
So currently,
Um,
I need everything above this.
You could probably
Anyway,
take that to like a
back to
convention.
doing.
Yeah, one
Scarecrow.
day, maybe.
I think I want the
I
face to face this way.
need to cut
Does it
off
work?
That,
Boom.
and then this piece will
And then we'll put torches on it.
be like a little hip.
Looky there.
And
Scarecrow is done.
Here,
Um,
these bits will
yeah, they're gonna be talking in the background.
like that.
I might press pause on the timer
And then I can-
and finish whenever they're done speaking in the background. So I'll be right back.
Or do you-
No, I bought files.
you bought the file?
Yeah, we're not that advanced yet. That would take hours. So I bought the files for like $50.
Okay. Sorry, we had to take a little intermission because he was showing off some of his printing stuff. But we're back. It's actually been like 2 hours. So I actually broke my rule of not editing, but here, we're gonna press play on this timer again and set a 24-minute timer.
24 minutes.
And we're gonna get to it. Here we go. So I think the last thing I had done, I just finished building this beautiful scarecrow. But today I wanted to talk about consistency. And I think this is actually a great representation of what I'm talking about with the kind of consistency. Because what I'm talking about is kind of a quantity over quality thing, which is opposite of everything that I would have grown up thinking about, you know. Like, we're always told that quality is what matters, you know. But in this case, I think the lesson that I'm trying to teach myself right now is that it's that sometimes enough quantity over quality can get you a higher reward. Obviously, this doesn't apply to everything. But for instance, in modern days, if we're just going to talk about social media, because that's what I'm applying this to specifically, I mean, one of the biggest things anyone will tell you is how often are you posting. If you're not doing it frequently, you're probably not going to find much success. So I just think that's an interesting thought. But consistency is hard. And so I think, like I said, somebody coming in and interrupting me, like, my goal is to continue trying my best to be consistent despite that, you know. So for this, it's pressing pause and coming back to it, which might put a random like lull in the video. It might have made the video better, who knows. But that's not what this is about necessarily. I don't care about the quality of this. I'm just trying to speak my mind on the internet. Dude, where's the shovel? Also, what are we doing again today? What was that? What did I say we were gonna do? We were gonna build a scarecrow. We did that. Can I do full iron? No, I can't, but we can do a chest plate, because we have a helmet. So, also that ceiling fan is very annoying. Very much annoying me right now. Okay, well, let's go get some spruce saplings. I don't remember what my plan was. I don't think I'm gonna start building today. I'm normally one to really plan out a build. And once again, if you want to see one of my like previous buildings, oh, they love these seeds, huh? Oh, we could get the chickens in the pen. That was something we were gonna do today. Oh, I have a shovel. I literally just made one. I don't like this here. Anyway, we'll come back and do that. We'll grab the chickens on the way back. But yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. Gosh, this is terrible. Yesterday, if you watched the video yesterday, I started talking about something about Notion, and I was like, there's this app and widgets, and then I completely lost my train of thought and started talking about horses again. And so I'm gonna finish my thought from yesterday. I was talking about a widget that it shows up on your screen and it just helps the aesthetic of like your interface or whatever, you know, you can stay organized. And this one shows you life as a whole. Oh, let's get these free cows before we finish our farm. It shows you your percentage of life that you've already lived. Like you put in your age and you put in like whatever life expectancy you want, like obviously under like 100 years old. Some people live past that. I don't know if I even want to live past 100 years old. It's almost too old. And then you get to see like what percentage of your life you've done, and then it also tells you what percentage of the week you're done, and the month and the year. And it's kind of crazy because time is so relative. And I think I'm gonna make a video in the future, multiple probably throughout a year's time about time. Let's get rid of this bread. But yeah, I think that's a thought that I randomly forgot yesterday that I thought was actually very interesting. Just gonna, gosh, I love spruce wood. Yeah, tell me your favorite type of wood if you want. I think it's by far superior to any of these, just because I think it's the most neutral. I think oak is a little bit too bright. This is just dull enough. But yeah, oak's a close second. I don't know what else I have to say about consistency. Just if you want to combine the ideas of consistency over time, I think that's kind of how you measure consistency, right? It is just the frequency of you being able to do something, or not even the frequency, the consistency. I just defined consistency with consistency. The ability to do an action repeatedly over time. That's how you would define that. Yeah, I think it's super important. For instance, like I've always aspired, like, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna start reaching my fitness goals, and it just never happened. And so instead of going to the gym, I decided, oh yeah, making a Minecraft video of me talking about it is the right is the right response. So yeah, it's kind of funny. But my goal, part of my goal from doing this is training my brain to maintain goals for long periods of time, and also train my brain to be more consistent, and training myself to be more consistent, I guess. I think something that I've struggled with throughout my life is like short like spurts of obsession over anything. Like I would get obsessed. I just want one more sapling to do a double high tree. Come on, guys. It's getting dark. We need a sapling. There we go. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Yeah, but I would obsess over things, such as Minecraft as an example, and I would dedicate hours to figuring out how to make it the very best. Like my world, a farm, a server, whatever it is. And then the next month, it would be a completely different thing that is unrelated. And maybe had a similar flavor, like it might be something creatively rooted, like designing a logo. Like I want to be the best logo designer just because this month I decided that. That's kind of how my brain has always worked. But something that I lacked within that is consistency. And so I think this is, I'm trying to teach my brain, we got to get this guy coming. I'm trying to teach my brain, finally, I think I'm just gonna go sleep in this village, that you can you can have multiple things to obsess over a longer period of time without burning out. And I think hopefully this will train me to not burn out as well, like doing something only 30 minutes a day might increase the quality of the thing that I do. For instance, since I'm playing Minecraft for 30 minutes a day, I'm eager to get more of that thing done than if I had no time limit. If I had no time constraint, I might sit here and wonder what I'm gonna do next, and just out of boredom just like quit over time, or be almost overwhelmed with how much there is to do or possibly do, that I just don't do anything. But I think adding knowing that there's only this much, like there's a start and an end to something, is super important. I don't know if that's a psychological thing that's proven and tested, but I can imagine it is to some extent because the way we tell stories. I mean, ultimately, as human beings, we are storytellers and creators. I think we were created to create, and so one of the things we create is stories. And stories have very distinguished starts and ends. So I think that's very interesting. Oh yeah, I was gonna get these guys. How are they still here? I thought stuff despawns whenever you get a specific radius. Is the radius just giant? It might be my simulation distance. Where do I see that? Dude, am I dumb? Come on. Okay, we're not gonna waste time on that. Come on, guys. Oh, this is gonna be a minute. But yeah, I don't know. Those are kind of some of my thoughts for today. That's most of it. This is what I've been thinking about today off and on. A little update on my girlfriend's post. She's almost to 1 million views, which is pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I need to probably put these in my offhand. Because we did not expect to go viral off that. It was more just like I've been trying to convince her to slowly post, and she posted. And then she went viral, which that's kind of funny. And I've said that so many times. I need to chill with that probably. All right, come on, guys. I need at least 2. I need to get some leads. Isn't it just string now? They changed the recipe, I think, to make it more accessible early game. They're making a lot of quality of life updates at once. The game is almost changing. And this nostalgia in me is like, no, but ultimately I think it's really good. I know they're adding cushions to the game. Okay, this is terrible. How do I get up here with these guys? Okay, here we go. I know they're adding cushions. I know that's a crazy update. If you don't know about that, go look it up. It's adding real-life seats to Minecraft, and they are going to be crazy for building structures and everything else. Oh, that scarecrow looks nice. Once we get the full wheat field up, it'll be quite nice. Come on, guys. Maybe I should extend the dirt out to here, or I should lower the farm, but we can move them later on. Once we get enough eggs, we can just kill the chickens for food. Sorry, guys. You're going to be in captivity for the rest of your lives. I'm the Tyson of Minecraft right now. Hopefully that reference hit. Boom. There we go. Eggs. Oh yeah, maybe I should explain. I assume anybody watching this is not a noob completely to the game, but essentially they're standing on a thing called a hopper, and it collects items, and the items feed into this chest. So this is a passive farm. It's like a egg collection system, and you can do this with all sorts of other items as well, but this is similar to what you might see in real life with it. Like they actually have chickens that sit on some sort of hopper system. And it doesn't collect into a treasure chest quite like this, but some sort of collection system that puts it in our grocery stores such as Walmart. So yeah, boom, perfect. Yeah, I don't know, what are my other goals today? I guess I could get this planted. Something that I do, I don't know if anyone else does this might be a weird thing. I don't like podzol, and when you grow spruce trees, which is this kind of sapling, there's a chance it does grow podzol if you grow it in a 4 high, or a 2x2, a 4 total sapling base. So what I do is I bridge up so the podzol won't grow into the grass, because I find it annoying. I like to keep the ground how I keep it and not have a podzol patch. So here we go. Oh, that was a waste. It's fine. Let's go ahead and breed these cows up one more time. Oh yeah, I said I would make a pen for them today. Oh, they literally have not refreshed enough. That's a lot of babies. They're so much like cuter now. Before they kind of looked petrified. Now they're like, oh, it's a cow. The adults still look stupid, but it's okay. Yeah, that's genuinely most of my thoughts for today. Today we had some families over. That's some of the people you saw randomly pop in. That was my brother and a family friend. But yeah, Go check out my brother's stuff. Well, I say that like he has anything. He's going to start posting, so maybe by the time you see this, I'm gonna link it at some point. I'll come back to this video if I remember. I won't remember. I don't know what I'm saying. I won't remember. I'm not good at this bundle thing. How do I want to get those potatoes. Can you do? Is there? I need to learn the Siri just went off. I need to learn how to use the bundle. I was gonna plant some more potatoes just so we have. Let's go ahead and just fill this out with wheat to get the idea of the farm a little bit better. So we need our bucket. Where's our bucket? There's our bucket. And then also, yeah, if you've never played Minecraft, which again, I assume everyone at this rate has, this is an infinite water source. So there's water underneath this block, and there's water here, and they're both flowing to the middle. And the way the physics work in this game, it just automatically refills. So imagine if I take from the middle block repeatedly, it's gonna always refill. Even if I go place the water elsewhere, you can see it's refilling. So yeah, it's pretty useful, pretty handy. Yeah. Oh shoot, we'll have to put a pumpkin farm, I swear. I keep hearing that Enderman. We should start collecting Ender pearls at some point. I'm gonna put water under here to try to what's the word? Satiate the ground with water? Fertilize? Dude, I don't know. But yeah. Tomorrow, maybe we'll start building the structure for a house. Or, I don't know, I want the house to be kind of grand. And I don't have much gear at the moment. So, we could start with like a shed, and I can live out of the shed, and then we'll build a more grand house up here. So maybe we could put a shed over here to put some stuff in to store our belongings. We can put a shed over here, and then move the cows and put a lean-to stable or something with a pen. Is that too high up to have cows? I don't really know. Maybe we should get a view from the ground. I don't know. I like that idea. I'm really coming up with it on the spot. Boom, already an egg, and I'll add that one in there. Oh, and you just heard that pop? Hopefully, maybe. It's another egg. I don't know, the shed will be right by the chickens. That might be good. We can just build the shed around the chicken. It can be a chicken coop. We live in it with the chickens until we build a house. How ironic. And then the farm can just wrap around, like the wheat, as if it was naturally kind of growing around, and we just take care of it, cultivate it. That's kind of cool. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the only texture pack I have on to change the graphics of the game is for crops. I think. Yes, fancy crops. Version 1.3. So it makes the wheat a little bit taller and stuff, so the field doesn't look as uniform. It looks a little bit more random. And I think it changes the color of the sugarcane. I'm not for sure. We need to add more sugarcane farm around the shed tomorrow. So that'll be the goal tomorrow. But we have about 7 minutes left to do something. What should we do? Should I feed these guys? Keep getting the cow population up. Maybe we should explore a little bit. I don't know. Maybe let's go back to that cave and get some more iron, possibly. Maybe even a diamond real quick. Get our first diamond. But yeah. My girlfriend and I should, this week, hopefully be hitting enough followers on TikTok to be able to start posting and making money on the app, which is pretty cool. So we'll market for products and try to sell them on there. It's pretty legit to me. Tomorrow I have work, and yeah, it's Sunday night. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up early. It's currently 11 p.m. It's 11:07 p.m. And I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and drive 3 hours straight to work. That starts at 9. So obviously I have to wake up at like 5:45 and go and literally leave. So exciting. Let's go ahead and turn all of this to torches. Put that in our offhand. I played Bedrock Minecraft for the longest time, which is the Xbox version, but you can play it on the computer as well in order to play with your friends and such. And when I switched to Java, I got a Mac, and obviously you can't play the Xbox version for whatever reason. Maybe that's not obvious. Hold on. Let's, I gotta do something real quick. I need to make an iron axe. I thought the creeper was coming for me. I thought I could hear it walking. Yeah. But what was I just saying? Oh yeah, I always played Bedrock Minecraft, but now I'm playing Java because I got a Mac, and it just makes more sense. Hopefully we can beat the mob spawns. I believe mobs spawn every 500 ticks, and so if you're quick to run into a cave and quickly light the place up, oh, beautiful, first diamonds of the world. If you quickly light up a cave like this, before the mob spawn, you can kind of cut it off to some extent. So I like to do this before they all fill up the caves. There's a bug, a gnat. Oh, nice, spawner. Okay, this changes plans. Oops. Gosh, I keep getting it. Oh, my armor is really helping already. That's nice. Perfect. Okay, well this changes a lot, because if you do not know... Oh, beautiful. Okay, this has been a very successful 3 minutes of just wandering into a gigantic cave. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's go ahead and collect our first diamonds. Pretty cool. A lot of people dig underneath them. I don't care. Diamonds have become so much lower in value with the new caves that losing them is less important. I guess early on right now it would be important, but I guess I'm just not worried. Oh lord. Anyway, that thing that we just stumbled upon is called a dungeon. And I think I just shifted our plans naturally, because tomorrow instead... Oh wow, okay, so this is the dungeon. This is like one of the oldest structures in the game, I believe. That's why it looks so much more like retro with all the cobblestone. But essentially, this is a spawner, and if it's not lit up, is that dark enough? If there's zero light around it, zombies will spawn like that. And so we can essentially take advantage of this in the game and make an early game XP farm. And experience are these little green orbs that I pick up, and that's the number 17. And you can use them later to magically enhance your weapons with what they call enchantments. I don't know how this turned into me explaining how to play the game, but I'm enjoying it, so we'll do some of that here, make it educational for those who don't play. But yeah, here's an example of an enchanted book. You can attach this to a tool using an anvil, unlike real life. I believe you can craft name tags now too, which is new. And we got a first music disc, first 2 music discs. These are the most basic ones in the game. Anyway, very successful mission, I'd say. And it looks like we're about to wrap it up right here. But let's go back and collect this other diamond real quick. And this is redstone. I can explain that another time. It's a lot to explain at once, so bear with me. Oh, there it is. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this so far. Obviously, I'm only on day 4, and if you look at my channel, I have a section called 365 days. So I plan on doing this for at least a year, because I've played this game since I was 4, and I'm 20. So that means 16 years of me playing this game. I can handle 1 full year of playing 30 minutes a day. Perfect. I think we'll make our first, let's get back up here. We'll make our first diamond pickaxe, and we'll log out in the cave. I think that'll be a good measure of success. We have about 50 seconds left or so, right? Oh, we have a minute left. My timer's a little bit ahead. Perfect. This is a good start. We can also travel across the cave sometime soon. But I think tomorrow we'll just make an XP farm and make a quicker way out than climbing out of this cave. We'll make a ladder or stairs or something like that, to where we can quickly access an easy way to enhance our game. So yeah, thank you for watching today. I really do appreciate all of the support, even though it's not grand in the grand scheme of YouTube. It's not a lot of support, but it's a lot to me. So I really do appreciate it. Let this be your reminder to stay consistent at whatever your thing is at the moment. I plan on adding a couple things here and there to build habits in order to remain consistent at different things. But yeah, we'll sign out right here. That's my timer. Tomorrow I'll be back in Oklahoma. Can I say Oklahoma City? Did I just dox myself? I'll be back in Oklahoma tomorrow to finish recording, or to work for the week, sorry, and then I'll also record there. So I'll be able to see the timer on screen and everything. It'll be much smoother for me. I guess that doesn't affect anybody else. Again, thank you for watching. Take this as your friendly reminder to stay consistent at something this week. Maybe challenge yourself. 30-day challenge. Do something for 30 days every day. It could change your life. You never know. But yes, again, thank you. Peace.